Come on guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. You guys have been sending me this story for some time now. And this story happened this past Sunday, and it's out of my home away from home, Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out Memphis, you know what I'm saying? And it's a sad story, man. It is. And it's about this gentleman here, man. Shout out to him. This is Reverend Clemmy Livingston Jr., 70 years old, has his own church out there in South Memphis. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy was shot in the face trying to stop would-be thieves from stealing a Corvette that belonged to a church member when he came outside and seen him in the act. Let's take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
This scene was the last thing church members at New Zion Field Baptist Church expected to see when they arrived for service Sunday morning. They tell me their beloved pastor was shot.
This is my pastor and I love him. Like, it's crazy because I never witnessed nothing like this.
Church members are looking for answers after their pastor, 70-year-old Reverend Clemmy Livingston Jr., was shot in front of his church on Ryle Street. Family members tell WREG Livingston was shot while trying to stop someone from stealing another church member's vehicle. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. MPD says the suspects are two males who were last seen wearing hoodies.
Somebody tried to take one of the church member cars and my granddad stepped up.
Livingston's grandson, 17-year-old Kavion Wooden, says he was supposed to preach during service. He says his sermon was going to be titled Another Chance, something he says his grandfather often extended to others.
He was a man of giving, willingness, kindness, compassion. He was a man that never did wrong towards nobody.
Wooden says his grandfather was shot in the mouth.
He feared no evil. He came out the church to protect the car because he feared no evil.
Several people we spoke to in the neighborhood describe Livingston as a beacon of light. Wooden says his family is pleading with the community to bring an end to senseless gun violence.
Honestly, I'm sick and tired of losing people to gun violence, to cars. I lost 7 friends due to gun violence. I lost 2 friends to cars. And I'm not nothing but 17. It's time to stop the violence. It's time to stop the robbing, stop the killing. It's time to put the guns down.
Reporting from South Memphis, Kwame Trewellborn, WREG, News Channel 3.
That's the story that happened out there in Memphis to this pastor, and it's messed up. Let me talk about thievery for a second. You cannot tell me, like I said before, there's an underlying hate that a lot of black people have for each other. It's a damn shame. Strangers at that. We are in a civil war against those that look like us. As silent as it is, the actions speak louder than the words. A lot of people try to profess and act like this don't exist. Here it is, a 70-year-old man. You can look at a man and tell he's old. 2 would-be car thieves, man, come out there and try to stop him. Do you know he got shot after they let off shots while driving away? Screw you, old man. Boom, boom. Shot him in his mouth. Family and friends inside. Man, the leader of his own flock, said he did good things for the community. He got a lot of knowledge and wisdom at his old age, and he's trying to make change the best way he knows how, even if it means coming out and saying, hey, don't do that. There are a lot of people nowadays, especially these young men, with no leadership skills and they was never put under any type of authoritarian, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say rule like it's a government, but like teachings. For you to lead, you have to be what? A good listener. A lot of these kids grew up not listening, not having a man to tell them things, and then when they get old enough or when they do something against what they taught, get their ass bust. I've never seen, and this is the problem, y'all. There are a lot of people age-wise up here. And the generations down, we got folks here. These folks don't know what it is to get to this level. And with technology and things like that, where everything is fast, they're missing a lot. They're missing a lot. They are. The journey is what makes us who we are individually, not together as friends. You stole a 2019 silver Corvette. For what? And you hurt somebody in the process that was trying to stop you from hurting yourself, going to jail or anything. It's like people want what they want and they will run through you, whether you attach to said object or not. I don't see myself taking somebody's life for something that is man-made. Seriously. Don't understand it. Shot the man in the face, he on the ground, his family come out and find him like that, and all y'all doing is riding up the damn street. What was it worth? What made you do that to somebody when you already was in the car getting away? What is it about the car that made it worth almost taking somebody's life? This man's 70 years old. He lived on the planet 70 years, y'all. He done seen a lot of history. Memphis is a historic city. He's seen a lot, had a lot to share, and he's still alive. Don't let me talk like he's not. But they could have learned something from him. Let me tell you something. A lot of people that are younger dismiss older people because they old. Guess what? You'll be old if you survive. And you'll be talking the same stuff a lot of us will be talking about, how dumb we was back in the day and how we can give you information where you won't have to run into the same pitfalls we did. But nobody want to hear that no more. They don't. It's one thing about me when I was younger, man, I was around older people. When they talked, I listened. That's why I'm still here. I can get in my car and ride up and down the street and not worry about the ops trying to kill me. I have children that love me. I see contributions I made, that were made to me, coming through me into my children. Respect, all of that stuff is passed down generation through generation. And it's like we got so many broken households out here and so many things pulling us in different directions. It's like we can't even focus on just being a good human being. I don't understand why anybody would do this, but I'm telling you, and I told you before, and it sounds crazy, but there are some of us out here that like doing dumb shit. And for those of us that's trying to get right, a lot of them got to go. We can't save everybody. We can't. You shot a 70-year-old man in the face, unforgivable, for a car that ain't yours? Went on church property and took the vehicle. What a hell of a nerve. See, I look at stuff like that. That's my thinking. It took a lot for you to go and do that. And at any given time, you could have stopped, but the drive and the urge to do what you did overpowered all the reality of what can happen to you. That's why I don't feel nothing when they do this type of stuff and get blasted. For real, there are people that can't even follow simple instructions in a position sometimes where their life is in danger. Somebody see you stealing their car, you still out there trying to steal a car in front of them. You don't know if they got a gun. They can shoot you. Nah, we gonna get this car and no matter what. Then when you get blasted, all of a sudden you the victim. How can that be? Let me say y'all something real fast before I get out of here. Let me show you how crazy the justice system is. This just hit me. Think about this. I do stories on here about home invasions, right? This just hit me. Let me say this. Ain't it weird how if you got somebody in the hospital, you can sign papers to say do not resuscitate on a person that goes into cardiac arrest while they fighting for their life from being injured, right? You can sign their own death notice while they're on life support. You can pull people off pull the plug on people and have them just die from the stroke of a pen. But if somebody running your house or running your yard and try to take your stuff that you worked hard for, and you come out and defend your shit on your own damn property, you got a risk of going to jail and being wrong for it. See the game? Anybody that do this stuff, they need to blast them on the spot. I would change so many laws out here. I would have to where people be scared to tiptoe in somebody's property. Yeah, that's a nice car. Yeah. Damn. And they just walk off because you know you be wrong when you go in people's yard, try to touch their stuff or their property. Man, pay property tax. Now we shot in the face. Y'all ain't got no jobs, doing all this kind of stupid stuff, just taking advantage of people's hard work and labor and them rewarding themselves. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is unfortunate, and I hope this gentleman, has a recovery and can still do what he loves at his age. You see the kids talking? They said nice things about him. Them kids was listening, and they was upset. The grandson said it's time to put the guns down. It's been time to put the guns down. Should have never picked the motherfuckers up. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.